Good morning, everyone. I am going to get my eyebrows touched up today with Brows by Mace Microblading, and I'm going to take you along on this journey. They already look really good, so I can't wait to see what they look like after.
Honestly, forgive me because my appointment was at 9 a.m. and I woke up at 8 a.m. and I was really tired and I look terrible and sound awful, but you're welcome for making the video and showing you.
We really don't have any subscribers yet because we just started this video and it's totally new. So please like and subscribe and give a big thumbs up and smash that like button.
Hi. So I definitely forgot to talk about a lot of the things that I wanted to touch on during my videos that I made earlier today, but I'm just going to jump on my phone video and throw a little filter on and talk about some of these things and throw some screenshots up on this video. So the first thing I want to say is that this is my touch up. I already got my brows done first originally by the same person. Her name is Brows by Mace on Instagram. I'll throw her Instagram screenshot up on my page. She does microblading and shading, lip blushing, eyeliner, beauty marks, freckles, tattoo removal, corrections, and she is certified and insured. So I just want to start off by saying that this video is in no way sponsored, in no way is she paying me for this. This is all my personal opinion, and I just love my experience so much that I want to share it with everyone else because I think everyone deserves to feel beautiful. And just if you want more information, I would love to be the person to give you this info because I know I didn't know anyone else going into this, and I hope that I can answer some of those questions. How did I find out about microblading? I found out just through Instagram. I don't think I personally know anyone that has ever had it done. I mean, that I know of at least. I just found it on the Instagram popular page. And then of course, once I clicked on one, I was getting like a million pictures popping up of microblading. Then I started to do some of my own research on like Indianapolis and Indiana locations that I could go to. And I found Brows by Mace just on Instagram. She has so many pictures before and afters, just so many examples of how good she is on her Instagram. And that's really what made me trust her work at first. Obviously, you want someone that's great at their job because this is something that's going on your face. It's very noticeable. And I don't know, you just have to put a lot of trust into this person. And that's kind of why I'm making this video on YouTube, because I know like it's kind of a scary thing and topic for a lot of people to trust someone that much to do work like this on yourself. But I just want to let people know, like, it's not scary if you go to the right person. And I will be your example because I didn't know anyone else who went to her or anyone else personally that's even had it done. But I'm going to tell you why it's the best thing ever. And obviously I'm not forcing anyone to do this or like not trying to force my opinion on anyone, but I'm just showing if you're interested. I'm going to try to give you all of my tips, tricks, behind the scene look at what I have had done. And I personally love it so much. It's like one of the best things that I've ever done beauty-wise. So you may be asking, Haley, why did you get this done? I mean, my brows weren't really tiny and they had pretty good natural shape. Everything was good. Because I'm lazy and I don't like filling my eyebrows in. And whenever I fill them in and go for like going out and doing whatever with my makeup, I literally make them look like this. I went in, showed her a picture of how I do my makeup when I'm going out or doing something, and she replicated that. And now I don't have to do this every time I do my makeup for the next 5 years. During my appointment, she got all of the details on exactly what I wanted. The shape, the arch, the color, the hair, the strokes, the shading, everything. Like, she is so precise and make sure you are getting exactly what you want. She does mapping, measuring, everything to make sure they're even, like very in depth. And you can see all of these things on her highlights and Instagram, but definitely check them out if you are interested in getting this service done, because of course I don't know all the technicalities, but I want to make sure that you guys understand exactly her process and what she goes through to make sure that you are getting exactly what you want. The most basic like answer and response that I have for microblading is yes, it is a tattoo basically on your face. Because it is on your face and you may go out in the sun, you wear makeup, you wash your face, like it's going to fade more easily than a tattoo that would be in a different location. But that's essentially what it is. They use similar tattooing machines, but maybe a little bit different ink. I won't get into all of the details because I am by no means a professional, but essentially what microblading is small strokes, and you can't really see it right now, especially because I got this filter on, but it is small stroke tattooing. And then the shading is like the end where she does like one solid color, kind of like how you would fill in your eyebrows, or at least how I would. You do shading at the bottom and then more stroke like motions in the middle. The next thing that I'm going to get into is some of the microblading FAQs. And by the way, I took all of these screenshots from her Instagram. She has them all on her story highlights on her page, so definitely go check them out. But I figured I would have a lot of these same questions on my videos, so I'm just going to put the screenshots here on my page, but definitely check out her Instagram. I'm gonna go through and read some of these things, and yeah. The first thing that she has on the microblading FAQ story highlight on her page is, what is microblading? So if you're watching this video, you may be asking, you have no idea, you've never heard about it before. I'm just gonna read right off this thing that I'm gonna put right here. Microblading makes natural hair like strokes. It's done with a hand tool that is used to enhance the eyebrows. It can add and even out brows while staying within a natural look, or you can go a little more unnatural. What is micro shading powder? Micro shading is done with a machine to achieve a fuller or more dense look. It is a great option for someone who fills their brows every day and likes the shaded / ombre makeup look. So some of you may be wondering, if this is a tattoo literally on your face, does it hurt? I mean, it doesn't feel good, obviously, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, she does use numbing, and she uses it multiple times throughout the process, and she always makes sure she asks, like, are you okay? How does that feel? Do you need more numbing? All throughout. So it's not an excruciating pain or like a make you cry pain or scream pain or anything like that, you know? It just feels like a tattoo or like a poke on your skin, you know? So in the grand scheme of things, like for me, I will go through pain for things that are worth it, and for things that I know I won't have to do like every week or anything. You know, this is something that hopefully will last me years and years to come, and even after it's worn off, I'm gonna keep getting this done probably for the rest of my life because I'm very obsessed with it. So I'm gonna add another screenshot on this video right now from her page, and this is another microblading FAQ, and this is her response to, does microblading hurt? Most clients feel minimal to no pain. Topical numbing is applied before and throughout the procedure to make it as pain-free as possible. Does skin type matter for the different procedures? Yes, skin does play a role in what option is best for you. Microblading is not for everyone. Shading is done for clients in which microblading is not a good option. Contact for further info regarding what's best for you and your skin. I know that I have mentioned like it lasts a few years, whatever. On her page, it does say 1 to 5 years because it does differ per person. But I will say I got my initial appointment done February 6th. My touch-up was done on June 27th. So from February 6th to June 27th, I had perfect retention, and that was on the first time. And usually it takes your second time, your touch-up, to really make it stick. But I had no problems with it fading away, looking bad, spotting, nothing. Mine held up completely fine. I had seriously no issues, and I didn't even really need my touch-up appointment, but of course you're gonna get that. With that being said, everyone's skin types and their skin care is completely different. The way that my skin heals, rejuvenates, is taken care of, maybe the complete opposite of what you do and how your skin reacts. So I can't speak for everyone. I am just speaking for my personal experience. But yeah, mine held up very, very well, and I really had no problems with the healing or anything. Everything was very smooth sailing. So what does the official have to say? I will add another screenshot on this video right now. I'm just gonna read from it again. How long does microblading last? Microblading typically lasts around 1 to 5 years, although everyone's skin is different, so no time frame is guaranteed. What is a color boost, and how long after do I get one? A color boost refreshes brows once they start to fade. A color boost is required at different times for everyone. It is best to get a color boost when you noticeably see your brows and color fading. So exactly what she says. I think it's pretty straightforward. Everyone's going to be different, so don't take my word for everything. Of course, this is just exactly my experience. Another question that you may be asking is like, is there a certain age or look or whatever that you have to get microblading done? No, you can literally be any person in the world unless you have like a health restriction or something, and get this done. You need to check out her Instagram. Of course, I put it here. You will see that she does work on so many different types of people, ages, skin tones, skin like types. It is just crazy the amount of work that she does in the like scale that she works on. It's awesome. Some of you may be wondering about old permanent makeup and getting that fixed or covered up, so she has an answer for that as well. Can you cover up old permanent makeup? Covering old permanent makeup can be simple or tricky. It depends if it's highly saturated, the color, the shape, and a few other factors. Some old permanent makeup requires removal before microblading and shading, and you can contact her for further information. What would disqualify me from getting microblading? Disqualifications would include pregnancy and or breastfeeding, undergoing chemo, uncontrolled diabetes, abnormal heart conditions, and a few other medical concerns, and you can always contact her with any questions. I'm going to get into the pricing a little bit on the next screenshot, but right now just answering a few questions with this screenshot right here. What all comes in the price that I pay for microblading, and is there a deposit? Microblading and shading session comes with a free touch-up. That's what I just got done today. A deposit is required to hold the appointment. The remainder is due the day of. What should I bring? You'll need a valid driver's license or ID and maybe or a sweatshirt to keep cozy. I'm so sorry. You might be like, okay, girl, tell me the price. Like, I want this done, whatever. So here are all the prices. I'm going to put the screenshot up on this video right now. I know people personally that have had the lip blushing and other services done, and it looks amazing. And then the people I don't know personally, I've seen on Instagram, and her work is just awesome. So here is her official pricing right now. I'm just going to talk about specifically microblading because that's what this video is about. But the microblading and shading, you can get a combination of both, and it's going to be $425. I know this seems like a lot, which I'm not going to lie, obviously it's not cheap, but this should last you like years. And in my opinion, it has been worth every single penny. Like, I don't pay to get my eyebrows waxed, threaded, any of that anymore. I don't really pay for eyebrow products. Like, you can do a little touch up here and there if you want to go extreme, but you don't even have to do that, honestly. Like, this is just a price that you're going to pay, and I'm hoping mine will last like 5 years because sorry, Snapchat cut me off, but I'm hoping that mine will last 5 years-ish. You never know. But my retention after the initial appointment was great. So I'm hoping after I got this touch-up done that it will be even better because it does stay a little bit better after the touch-up. So I'm hoping that this is like almost less than $100 a year. She also does random things on her Instagram where she has like one appointment available. She'll be like $25 or $50 or something off of this appointment. Like, if you want to book this specific time and date, you have to be ready for that if you want. But she does do certain specials and promotions sometimes throughout the year. She did do something during Christmas, and that is when I booked mine, and I got $50 off. The last thing that I'm going to say on all the technicalities is that if you do choose to go to Brows by Mace or get any of her other services, I would love if you would give me a little shout out whenever you're getting your booking taken care of, because that could get me some gift cards and some money towards other future services. And I definitely want to get some other stuff done by her, like the lip blushing that my best friend has. I would be very down for that. So please give me a shout out if this is something that you learned from me. That would be awesome. So I wish that I would have started YouTube before I went to my first appointment, which was again on February 6th, but I'm going to throw up a picture of my before and after. I will say my before photos are very scary because I knew I was getting this done months in advance. I had already had my appointment, and after I knew I was getting it done, I just let my brows grow. I did not like pluck them, wax them, do anything, because I just wanted them to grow like in their most natural shape possible, and then I knew that she would take care of the rest. So my before is a little sketchy, and my eyebrows definitely didn't look like that, but I did bring her a picture and my exact like brow pencils that I used and everything to show her exactly what I was looking for. And in my humble opinion, I just think that like the shape and everything that I went for, it just like lifts my face so much. It makes me look more aware. And of course, this whole video, I don't have makeup or my hair done or anything, so sorry about that, but my brows look dang good, and you know it's true. Even though I did not have my YouTube channel whenever I got the initial appointment on February 6th, thank goodness your girl takes a lot of pictures and videos, so I'm gonna throw those up next here in this video. And these are just the day of, exactly what it looked like after. And you're gonna find out more about this, but basically right after you get them done, they are going to look, 1, darker, 2, bigger than what they will look like. And right now they even look darker and bigger than what they're going to look like after they heal. They actually shrink. It's crazy, but they do. They shrink whenever they heal, and the color lightens up a lot. So this is like the day after I got it done, or the day of after getting it done. You might notice that in these pictures and in the video right now, they look like a little flattened and shiny, and you can't really see the strokes. That's because she gives you this little aftercare like ointment type of stuff. It kind of feels like Vaseline, and you put that on your eyebrows. And I won't give all the details on aftercare because she covers it very well in person and on Instagram, but that's why they look kind of like flat and like slicked back. That's just the aftercare that you use to make sure that they heal properly. So here are the pictures after my initial appointment of exactly a week after. This was like Valentine's Day, so February 6th to the 14th. This is how they started to heal at about a week. They're pretty much healed, at least for me they were, and they look great here. This is another picture from that same weekend. Obviously have like a little filter on that one, but yeah, that's what they look like. And I think that after a week, mine were perfectly healed and like looking exactly how I wanted them to. So now we are going to jump back to today and me getting my touch-up. My eyebrows looked great before my touch-up, like I say in these videos, but just want to give you a little close-up of exactly what they look like from February to almost July, and then I'll take you through this journey.
This is what we're currently working with. Like I said, I think that they already look good, so I'm really excited to see what we're going to do today. So because of coronavirus, we are numbing in the car for 25 minutes. So she just came out here and put this all over my eyes. And then after I sit out here for 25 minutes, I'm gonna go in and we will start the process.
This video that you're watching right now is just a time lapse. She attached her phone up to her light ring that she had above and just basically showed her shading. She had already went in a little bit, but I forgot to ask her to record. So then she started recording after she had already done one pass. So just keep that in mind. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, this is just an overhead view of exactly what it looks like. And as you can see, I'm pretty comfortable, like not fidgeting around or crying or screaming or anything. So it's normal. Like, don't be scared. I just wanted to show you a little snippet and time lapse. Macy also does like TikTok videos and a ton of stuff on Instagram, so I'm gonna insert one of her TikToks that she sent to me about my appointment. You can hear her kind of explain exactly what she's doing, and I think it's awesome that she shows her clients and everyone else what she does, because it just makes you feel like so much more comfortable and trustworthy with her. So yeah, here's a TikTok.
So this is me working on a client. We did a combination brow, so we have the microblading that you see I'm doing now. I use a hand tool for that, and that's what creates the hair-like strokes. And then for the shading, I go in with a tattoo machine. I use the Zion, and it's amazing, so that is what I shade with. You could see she's very comfortable. All my clients get numbed, so usually the pain is very minimal. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, now this is what I am most excited about. Like, you can definitely see the strokes and the detail in this that you haven't really been able to see in any previous photos or pictures, but she always does this at the end of her appointments, so you can actually see like the amazing strokes and the detailed work that she does. This is just like my favorite thing, to see the results. I love this video so much, and I hope that you guys think it looks great just like I do.
Okay, my hair's crazy, but brows are done, and I just wish that you could see the actual like strokes and stuff. They look much more dark and thick than they're going to look after they heal, but they already look good. So Brows by Mace just kills it. I love her. It looks amazing. And I'll put a little video in here of like the brush strokes and stuff close up, because right now you cannot see, but
I kind of look weird because they're so dark and large, but they actually shrink and the color gets lighter. Oh my gosh. Lips. Quickly before I end this video, I just wanted to throw up a picture of my friend Bailey's lips. She got them blushed by Brows by Mace and they look absolutely amazing. I'm obsessed with them and I want to get mine done next. Lip blushing is another service that she has. It's kind of similar to microblading, of course, on the lips, but you can pick any color combination, pick your favorite lipstick, lip gloss, whatever. She will make it happen for you, and it really just makes your lips look more full, outlined, and basically all Bailey does now is add a gloss over her lips and they always have that pretty color, and I'm just so in love with it. So I definitely want to get this done. If all of you give me a shout out and if you go to Brows by Mace, maybe I'll be able to next. Yeah, I just want to show another one of her services of someone I actually know because it's awesome. Hey you guys, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. Sorry I was like half on Snapchat, like no makeup at all in this video, not prepared really, but I just wanted to show you guys because I know I didn't have anyone to refer to and look at and ask questions. Please let me know if you have any questions at all. Comment below, text me, do whatever, because I want to get these questions answered and I want everyone to be looking and feeling their best. I know my brows make me feel so much more confident. I don't spend like hours doing them throughout the year and I'm just so in love with them and I cannot recommend Macy more for all of your services. So if you're in Indianapolis, hit her up, follow her on Instagram. She's awesome. So thanks so much for watching. See you guys in my next one. Bye.
So please be a subscriber. Just one of you, I don't care how much there is, just one of you. I love you, whoever subscribed. You are the best. Whoever subscribed, you will be one of my fans forever. Guys, I love you guys, whoever subscribed. Bye.